Hello, my name is Larisa Levy, and I'm Director of Operations and Client Relations at Jersey Staffing Solutions. I put together a presentation on post-interview thank you notes that I hope you find helpful. According to survey, only 24% of hiring managers receive thank you notes from applicants, yet 80% of hiring managers say that thank you notes are helpful in making a hiring decision. To thank or not to thank? That is the question. That is the question that candidates often ask. Well, there are many benefits of sending a thank you note. It gives you another chance to influence the employer's hiring decision, to tell them why you are the best candidate for the position, what strengths and qualifications you bring not only to their position, but to the company, and opens a door for another chance for you to impress the hiring manager. When sending a thank you note, timing is everything. It's best to send your note as quickly as possible while it's still fresh in your interviewer's mind as well as yours. It is recommended that it is sent within 24 hours. However, if you interview on Friday, it is acceptable to send it by Monday morning. There is always a question about who to send a thank you note to. Do you send one? Do you send multiple? Do you send to a group? And interviews have certainly changed over the years. If you're meeting with one person, then that individual will be the recipient of your thank you note. If you participate in a panel style interview, when there's one candidate and multiple interviewers, then one note would be acceptable. However, customized individual notes are always preferred and what sets you apart from other candidates. If your interview is with multiple people at different times, it is always recommended that each person receives a personalized message highlighting the topics of what you discussed in your interview. It helps in creating a better connection between you and the hiring manager. It shows your genuine level of interest in the position and positions you as an attentive listener. With video interviews becoming more popular, it is important to remember that technology and business etiquette still apply to both in-person and video. So if you are meeting with one person, the thank you note is to be sent to that individual. However, if you're meeting with multiple people, each one of them should get a personalized thank you note. It is most likely that recipients will compare notes, and if you do not personalize the content, it may come across as impersonal or even lazy. It is not recommended to send your thank you note from your work computer. Any communication coming from your work computer is the property of that company. It is also discoverable by your hiring manager, and it may appear as unprofessional and disloyal to your current employer. The future hiring manager may also see this as unprofessional because you are using your current company's time to do a personal task. It is also not recommended to use a cell phone, as the message may not be in the best formatting or have some unintended autocorrections, which may create a very uncomfortable situation. It is always highly recommended that you use your personal computer and your personal email address. The benefits of this is your hiring manager will connect prior correspondence and conversation. So now you are ready to send your thank you note. Email being the more popular option, and some saying that mail is too outdated. Both methods are still acceptable, and sending a personalized thank you note may set you apart. You do have to keep in mind, if the company is looking to make a quick hire, then email is recommended. However, if the cycle is a bit longer and you want to differentiate yourself, you can send an email, keeping in mind that it may take a bit longer in larger cities and larger companies. Before sending out the thank you note, it is important that you have the correct name, last name, and the contact information for your recipient. With today's companies going green, many hiring managers may not offer a business card. It is completely appropriate to ask, but I do recommend leaving that to the end of the interview in order not to distract them from your conversation. Thank you notes come in different forms and variations. This page is just a sample outline of what one may look like. The subject line should be brief and to the point and something catchy. The email of the body should begin by you personalizing the name of the individual who's receiving this. You should always thank the person for taking time out of their schedule to meet with you. Highlight something from your conversation and confirm your interest and state why you are the best candidate for the position. You can wrap your thank you note by providing your contact information and making yourself available to answer any additional questions they may have. Just like Jersey Staffing Solutions, looking beyond the resume, so do our clients. So writing a thank you note is an investment in your career. I hope you enjoyed this presentation on writing post-interview thank you notes. The Jersey Staffing team is here to help. Please feel free to contact us.